Hi crocheters of the world. In this tutorial I want to show you a pattern that is not mine. I asked the permission to make the video, and it's a Drops Designs pattern. It's a beautiful summer hat, really fancy summer hat. As you can see, I have here the written instructions, and below the video you have the link where you can go and have your copy of the pattern written instructions. I am working this project with their yarn, so it's Drops Paris 100% cotton yarn, really nice cotton yarn. It's a light brown, mine, but you can choose any kind of. You can go and search for a web store in your country. There is one in US and in UK there are many, in Spain and so on. They have store where you can purchase the yarn if you want to work with their yarn. I must say they have very beautiful yarns. I myself used to work with their yarns. And nothing. Now I just want to begin with the pattern. The pattern is written in UK terms, crochet terms. So for the, sorry, this is in Italian. This is in English. So you can UK terms, but it's okay, you have the US terms here. So for the single crochet, US single crochet, there will be double crochet, UK double crochet. And for the double crochet, US double crochet, there will be in the pattern triple crochet. So that's all. Where you see triple crochet, you work double crochet, and where you see written double crochet, you have to work single crochet. Okay, we will begin with the crown of the hat. Another thing, the hat is written in two sizes, SM and LXL, and the SM is for the circumference 54 per 56 centimeters, and the LXL, so the second size, the bigger size, is for head circumference 58 per 60 centimeters. I will work the second one because I tried the first one and these two small. So I recommend you the second one. Okay, now let us begin with the first part, which is the crown of the hat, which will be worked in double crochet. So here it's written in triple crochets, but these, as I said, in US crochet terms is double crochet. I will work with a 4.5 millimeters hook as written in the written instructions. Okay, now what I want to explain it to you, it's how to begin any kind, this is generally speaking, of a crown of a hat, any kind of hat. If you want to begin with if you want to work the crown of the hat with the double crochet, you will begin with 12. So how to increase with double crochet for the crown of a hat, or to obtain a flat round circle. Okay, so you will begin with 12 double crochet into the magic circle, or into the you can make a chain of 4, or as they begin in the pattern with a chain of 2. And now I will show you this kind of beginning for a round. So chain 2, and now let us work our first round with 12 double crochet. So yarn over, insert the hook in your first chain, worked, second from the hook, first chain worked, and here we will work all our 12 double crochets. So this is my first one, then 2. It's a little bit difficult to begin, but then it's okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You can work the first chain loose, so you'll not have problems. 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay, so I have my first round worked, and insert the hook into the very first double crochet made and slip stitch to join. This is the first round. For the second round, now we have to begin to increase. Okay, so this is the first round. For the second round, we will always decrease. We will always in each of our rounds we will add 12 more double crochet. So plus 12, we will have 24 here into the second round. And how? We will work one increase. So I will put one increase into each of our 12 double crochets to obtain 24 double crochets. Okay, into the second round. So really easy. We just chain 3 for the first double crochet here and into all rounds, double crochet rounds. So 3 double crochets for the first double crochet, and into the very first double crochet 1 more double crochet, and this is our first increase. Then into the second 2 double crochets, into the third 2 double crochets. So 1 increase into each of your 12 double crochets to obtain 24 double crochets for the second round. Now for joining the round, we will insert the hook into the chain, the third chain of the beginning, chain 3, and slip stitch to join here and in all rounds that we will work with double crochets. Okay, now for the third round, we will work like this: 1 double crochet, no, sorry, 1 increase plus 1 double crochets 12 times per 12 to obtain 24 plus 12, so 36 double crochets. Okay, so always we add 12 double crochets. This is the general rule, let's say. So always in each of our round, increasing round, we add 12 double crochets more. So 1 increase, 1 double crochets per 12. Okay, then into the fourth round we will work 1 increase plus 2 double crochets per 12 to obtain 36 plus 12, which is 48 double crochets total. Into our fifth round we'll work 1 increase plus 3 double crochets per 12 to obtain 48 plus 12, which is 60 double crochets. And we go on like this. As you can see, we have 1 more stitch in between the increases. In each round we have 1 more double crochet in between the increases. So into the sixth round, 1 increase plus 4 double crochets per 12. so 12 times, to obtain 60 plus 12, it is 72 double crochets. And you have to go on like this to obtain the circumference of the hat that you need, because the crown of the hat is the most important part in working or crocheting a hat. Why? Because this is the part that gives us the size, the right size. And I suggest you to make something like this, so to write something like this, a little swatch here with the increases rounds. There will be easier for you to trace your rounds. So when you finish the first round, you just have to mark it as finished. So we finished our second round with 24 double crochets, so just mark it as finished. Then even if you put your work and you I don't know, make anything else, and then you come back and begin to crochet again, you see, you just take a look at your swatch here and you see, oh, okay, so I finished this one, so I have to begin with the third or the fourth, or I don't know, round. Okay, so it's pretty important when you increase in rounds, when you increase. Okay, now for the third, we always begin, I said, with the chain 3 for the first double crochet, and for the third round, 1 increase plus 1 double crochet. So we will work 1 increase, so into the very first double crochet of the previous row, which is the chain 3, so into the third chain, work another double crochet, and this is our first increase. Then into the very next stitch, work 1 double crochet. Okay, because we have to work 1 double crochet in between the increases. Okay, now again, 1 increase, so 2 double crochets in 1 stitch, and 1 double crochet, 1 increase, and 1 double crochet. So we go on like this, I said 12 times in total. Okay, so we just put 3 times, we just go on and continue on with the same 1 increase, 1 double crochet, 1 increase, 1 12 times. Okay. Okay, I finished my third round with 36 double crochets, so let us mark it as finished. Now for the fourth, 1 increase plus 2 double crochets, 12 times. So for the first double crochet, a chain of 3, then into the same chain 3 of the third chain of the previous row, insert the hook and work your second double crochet of your first increase. Okay, now the first increase made, now it says 2 double crochets in between them, so 1 and 2, and now again 1 increase, so 2 double crochets into the same stitch, and 2 double crochets in between the increases. Okay, and we go on like this all around for a total of 48 double crochets for our fourth round. Now I already finished my fourth round. I just want to say something about the working in round, increasing in round. So if you begin with 1 increase, you will always finish with 1 or 2 or the number of double crochets in between the increases. If you choose to begin with the number of double crochets in between the increases, then the increase, so you can just 2 double crochet, 1 increase. Okay, so you can begin. You will end with an increase. Okay, and I work my last 2 double crochets in between the increases. Okay, now again insert the hook into the third chain and slip stitch to join for a total of 48 double crochets. So here it is. Now let's mark it as done. And the 5th round. Into the 5th round, 1 increase plus 3 double crochets. So first double crochet, it's a chain of 3, then yarn over and into the chain 3, 3rd chain of the previous round, 1 more double crochet, and this is the first increase. Now into the very next double crochet, 1, and then into the next 2, and into the next 3, and again 1 increase into the next, 1 and 2 together into the same stitch, then 3 double crochets, 1, 2, and 3, and we just go on like this all around our 5th round for a total of 60 double crochets. So I finished my 5th round. I will mark it as finished, and now I want to show you here the pattern, the written pattern, that it says worked in round, work 2 chains with okay. Then first round is the same thing, 12 double crochets, then 24, then 36, 48, 60. For the smaller size, 60 goes 60 stitches is enough, but we go on and we work one more round, so we will have 72 double crochets, because we want, as I said, I will work the bigger size, okay, the XL, and then we will begin with the seventh, the round number 7 actually. Okay, so it's here that we want to stop with increasing rounds. Actually, we want to work this round more, so number 6. 1 increase plus 4 double crochet 12 times for a total of 72 double crochets. This means that we want to chain 3 for the first double crochet, then double crochet into the 3rd chain of the previous round, and we work 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and another increase into the 5th, and we go on like this. 1 increase, 4 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we go on like this 10 times more. And I suggest you another thing, that you can count your stitches after each round is done, okay, just to be sure that the number is the right number. Okay, and with this last increasing round, so the 6th, we have 72 double crochets, and we finished the first part of the head, so the crown. Okay, let's mark the last one as finished. And now we want to begin with the headband. The second part of any kind of head is the headband. Then you can put oops, I don't remember the word. Okay, later. So we will begin with the round 7 into the written instruction. It's the round 7. So is written here, this round is worked differently in the two sizes, and we will go skip the first size and we'll go straight to the size LXL. Work 1 chain, 1 double crochet in the first triple. So work 1 chain, 1 single crochet in the first double crochet. Okay, so we will work the hat. It's worked in from now on, so from the headband it's worked in single crochet, so how can I say, rounds of single crochets and rounds of lacy pattern. It's a kind of, you'll see, it's arcaded chain 5 spaces, arcades, sorry. So we will begin with the first part of lacy part of the pattern, so with spaces of chain 5. Now chain 1 and into the very first double crochet, work a single crochet and chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now skip 2 double crochets and into the third work 1 single crochet. Then again chain 5. 3, 4, 5. Skip 2 double crochets and into the third work a single crochet. Now for this 7th round we have to go on like this all around for a total of 24 chain 5 spaces. So go on, work this round. I will work it 2, complete it 2, and I will be back to show you how to go on. Okay, so I worked almost all round of arcades, and now I have here just 2 more, so 3, 4, 5. Skip 2 into the third work 1 double crochet, and now we have just 2 more double crochets to skip. Work 3, 4, 5. Skip these 2 and insert the hook into the first single crochet worked and slip stitch to join. And this is our first round of arcades, and we have 24 arcades. Okay, now for the next 2 rounds will be another rounds of arcades. We will begin each of them with chain 2 and into the first arcade 1 single crochet. Then go on and work your arcades. 3, 4, 5. Skip into the next chain 5 space and work a single crochet and continue on like this. 3, 4, 5. Skip into the next and single crochet and continue on like this. Repeat this second round 1 more time. So we will have 3 rounds of arcades or chain 5 spaces, as you wish to name them. When you are at the end of this round, you will single crochet into the last chain 5 space, then chain 5 again and slip stitch into the first single crochet to join the round, and then begin another one. So 3 rounds will be in total. Okay, I will continue on, work my 2 rounds of arcades more, and I will be back to show you how to continue. I finished my 3 rounds of arcades, so of chain 5 spaces, and now we will work like this. Actually, we will recompose the 72 stitches, but now with the single crochet. So chain 1 and work 1 single crochet into the first single crochet. Now into the first chain 5 space, work 2 single crochets. Then into the single crochet in between the 2 spaces, chain 5 spaces, work 1 single crochet. Then into the next chain 5 space, 2 single crochets. And go on like this, working 1 single crochet into the single crochet in between the chain 5 spaces and 2 single crochets into the chain 5 space. all around the last round of arcades, and we will have again 72 single crochets. So I finished my first round of single crochets, and I suggest you to count your single crochets because you need to have 72. Again, the same number of the last round of increases of the double crochets, okay, of the crown of the head. Okay, now this is what we have so far, and we have to complete with 3 more rounds of single crochets. Okay, so 3 more rounds working 72 single crochets, so 1 single crochet in each of your 72 single crochets of this round. Then we will repeat the 3 rounds of chains of arches, so we will work the same thing as we worked here because we have the same number of stitches of 72, sorry. So the same number of stitches, so we'll have the same number of arches. So we will work 1 single crochet, chain 5, skip 2 single crochets into the 3rd single crochet. So the same thing, but we will have single crochets, not double crochets, of course, here. And again 4 single crochet rounds, and this will be our headband. Okay, so actually now I will work 3 more single crochet rounds, 1 single crochet in each of our single crochets, and then okay, I will be back to explain it to you better, but it's all repeating. So I finished my 4 single crochet rounds of 72 single crochet rounds, and now, as I said, we want to repeat these 2 parts, the part with the arches and the part with the 4 rounds of single crochet one more time, and this will be our headband. Now if it seems to you too long for the headband, you can work only 2 arches, rounds of arches. For me it's a little bit too long, but now I want just to respect the terms of the pattern, and I give you my advices, but I will respect the terms of the pattern. So as you can see, and if you just watch, the pattern is really the same thing. Okay, but it's just my advice, my idea, that if you think it's too long, because a little bit for me it's too long, not very long, but a little bit. So in order to have a nice head to fit your head, you can just go on and work only 2 rounds of arches for this part and for the next one. So okay, now back to the pattern. As I said, we will work 3 more rounds of the arches and 4 rounds of the single crochet. So exactly the same thing that we that we worked from the beginning of the headband. Okay, so with the first round of arches, of arcades, or chain space, how do you want to name them. Okay, now chain 1 into the very first single crochet, 1 single crochet, and let us begin with 3, 4, 5 chains, skip 2 single crochet into the 3rd, 1 single crochet, and we want to go on like this, 3, 4, 5, then to repeat all the part with the arches, and then all the part with the single crochet. So let me do this off the camera, and I will be back to show you how to work the last part of the head. So I finished my second part of the headband, this one. As you can see, it's nothing but repeating the first part of the headband. And now we will begin with the third part of the head, which is the brim. Very, very large and beautiful brim. Actually, it's the brim that gives a very, very beautiful look of for the head. Okay, now for the first round of the brim, we will work like this. Chain 1, and in each of our first 9 will be a round of slip stitch. Only this one. So in each of our first round, in our first 9 stitches, we will slip stitch. So into the first single crochet, slip stitch, second slip stitch, work loose, very important, slip stitch 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, slip stitch, so loose, very loose, and a chain 1. Then continue on with 9 slip stitches into the next 9 single crochets, loose, very loose. 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 and chain 1. So continue on. So here it is. Now continue on going like this with this first round of the brim, and slip stitch into the first slip stitch to join, which is not very easy. Okay, you can single crochet chain 1 if you want to. There's no need to slip stitch. It's written in the pattern, so I said okay. But the first one that I made, first head that I made, I went on with the single crochet chain 1 and it was perfect. So don't worry. Okay, but now I just wanted to give it a try. I don't think it's really easy. Now the next round, it's a round of single crochet into each of our slip stitch and into the chain. So you must have 8 chains and of course 72 single slip stitches. So 72 plus 8 we'll have, after finishing this round, we'll have 72 plus 8, we'll have 80 single crochet. So chain 1 and into the very first slip stitch, which is really nice, work 1 single crochet. So your first 1 single crochet, then go into the next one and work a single crochet, and into the next one and work a single crochet, and go on. Maybe if we want to work only into the back loop, it can be easier. Yes, I think. I don't know. Okay, now just I gave it a try. I must say it's not 1 2 3 4 5. It's not a very good idea, but as I said, you can work it with the single crochet. There will be no changes into the for the shape of the shape of the hat. Okay, so don't worry. Okay, so 1 single crochet into each of your slip stitch and into the chain 1. Okay, so go on and work like this for a total of 80 single crochets. Okay, 80 single crochets. Go on, work this round. I will be back to show you the next.